Welcome to Ham Falcon, my hammer-locked regular man. He's on a quest to collect all of RuneScape's hammers and hammer-related items. The rules are simple. In combat, he can only use hammers, and he is restricted to the hammers he has unlocked. First hammer of each type cannot be obtained through the Grand Exchange, trades, or shops if it's possible for them to be obtained through other methods. Once that first hammer has been collected, it is considered unlocked and can be used as freely as he wants, as well as obtaining duplicates from the Grand Exchange or other sources. He is hammer-locked. He is Ham Falcon. So I feel like there's a few things which we should definitely have done last time, which is best we just get done out the way now. So instead of boring you all with it, let's just list them off. And that's the Rock History Museum quiz. Gets me a nice 10 Slayer, 9 Hunter. And that's Witch's Potion. Get myself up to level 4 Magic. And let's take a moment to talk about Magic just while I'm killing these imps. So since I'm hammer locked, I'm not going to be able to use any of my combat spells to level Magic. Which means the earliest we can really level up Magic is either by casting Confuse, because that doesn't really do combat damage, but I think that's a bit iffy, you know, it's a bit backhanded, a bit cheaty, saying, oh, I'm going to cast Confuse. It's not combat, although it does impact combat. Or to use enchant spells and Bones to Bananas. Ideally, I want to get to low level Alk, because then I can start making some kind of low end money when I'm doing some grinding. And obviously, high Alk, the ultimate goal here. However, that still doesn't really answer the question of how we're going to do this efficiently. And I do have a plan in mind, but that plan is for another day. And that's Imp Catcher done. Gets us to level 10 Magic. The fact my Warhammer doesn't class as a hammer for the purposes of using the stake really does hurt me. Really does hurt me as a hammer man. And that's Vampire Slayer done. Gets us to a cheeky 33 attack. And with Druidic Ritual, we can finally start gaming. The first hammer I want to work on for this video is simple and straightforward. The Bone Club is a hammer. Yes, I know what you're thinking. OSRS Wiki lists it as one, so we're going to have to grab it. The Bone Club is a nice step up for us, as its stats places itself between the Iron and Steel Warhammer, and due to the progression rules set in episode 1, a Steel Warhammer is needed before we can progress onto Black and so on. As I obtained a Bronze and Iron Warhammer through skilling, I thought it would be a nice change to aim for the Steel Warhammer through a monster drop. The Bone Club will be a nice little boost to assist with that. All we need to do is to complete the Lost Tribe, and that will be a new hammer for the collection. Now, I wonder if this still works or if it's been updated since I did my one defense Iron Man. So obviously you've got the quest helper going on here, doing its little pathfinding thing, etc, etc. However, you can just click on here and the Pathfinder just does it itself. There you go. I think that believes it works even if the quest finder ain't working. There we go. See? Don't even need to interpret any of the symbols. Just click on the map. As long as you know whereabouts where you're going, it just does it for you. So something I've just very painfully realised while doing this quest. My name is Ham Falcon, obviously, as a connoisseur and appreciator of hammers. However, you've also got Ham, the organisation in this game. Humans against monsters. And people who don't know what I'm doing on this account may just automatically assume I'm a great connoisseur and appreciator of ham. I am living the consequences of my actions every day. And with the Lost Tribe done, that means only one thing. That's another hammer unlocked. Hello, I'm Falcon from the future here, and let me just quickly tell you why I am a liar and a fraud. So you may just sit here. I did just say that that's a new hammer unlocked. However, I've only just realised while editing this video, the Bone Club can be dropped by either a Cave Goblin or a Cave Goblin Guard, which means this hammer has been illegally added to my collection, and I will proceed to illegally use this hammer, which pretty much means I've ruined this account already. Yes, I'm sorry for that. Anticlimactic. But what's done is done. Who cares? Let's just carry on with the video. Ham Falcon apologises for his short sight, and he's paying for this with an internal grind in the motherload. Yeah, with this now in our arsenal, I am going to finish up my current Slayer task, and then I think it's time to get that Steel Warhammer from the Burnthorpe Guards. Welcome to Ham Falcon's first grind involving drop rates. He's growing up so fast. The Burnthorpe Guard has a potential to drop one of two Warhammers. A 1 in 16 chance for a Steel Warhammer and a 1 in 21 chance for Mithril.
What is that guy doing there?
It's one of those adventurers. They only bother the archers, so don't worry about it.
Our goal here is for Steel Warhammer, as we cannot use Mithril until we obtain the Black Warhammer. However, if we do get the Mithril Warhammer before the Steel, it will still unlock for the collection, we just can't use it yet. The main concern here is the God's defense stats. Their best defense is against Crush, which is the only attack style we have with the current weapons we have access to. I could go ahead and overlevel myself for this drop, but that is a lot of work for something with such a low drop rate. So, let's start the murder and pray to RN Jesus for a blessed drop rate.
Oh, it's that Ham Falcon weirdo. He is coming this way. Do you think he wants our hammers?
He hasn't killed a human before, honestly. Don't worry about it.
Barry, he is hitting me. Help me. I have a wife and kids.
I'm sorry, Jeff. It's a single combat zone. I cannot do shit.
And we finally got it! At last! After 14 kills, that is above. Drop rates. Let's take that, slap that on. The nightmare. The nightmare finally ends. And 1 extra melee strength and 2 extra attack bonus. But an upgrade is an upgrade. Look at it in all of its golden glory. Golden steel. Nearly took just under 28 minutes as well. Not too bad. Not too bad. Our next target is the Black Warhammer, with a few routes available for us in order to achieve this. Either through another monster drop, which with our current combat stats I did not feel too confident with. We could go into beginner clue scrolls, which could be fun, but as with a few unique hammers locked behind clue scrolls, I'd rather save clue scroll grinding for another day. Our final option was through the Shades of Morton minigame. This seems like the least painful way to get a Black Warhammer, as well as an opportunity to clear some of our quest logs and gain some bonus experience. Our herb level was still at 3 and the Shades of Morton quest to unlock the minigame required us to be at herb lore 15. So I had a quest line in mind which can get us some herb lore experience, as well experience in other skills which will be helpful in the future. Boom! Black Knight's Fortress done. And next step, the recruitment drive. Undefeatable by any blade? Well, funny that one. I was born for this fight. Bonk. And none can resist the might of Ham Falcon. And that's recruitment drive done. Some cheeky prayer levels, 10 herb lore, and 22 agility. I missed their level pop-up because I was too busy watching shit on YouTube, but with 25 thieving, we can move on to the next step. And with that, Ham Falcon is now a qualified archaeologist under the Rock Museum. Good job, Ham Falcon. More importantly, we've now got a herb lore over level 15, as one step closer to doing Shades of Morton. So there is a 1 in 805.1 chance of getting a Black Warhammer from a beginner clue scroll. And since we have one right now, I think we should try and strike lucky, yeah? So I've just helped someone in the clan get a dragon implink. And they're just splitting the goods, which is pretty interesting. I was about to say, I don't expect them to give me the fake actual implink. And that'll be some stuff for some herbal lore later. I don't mind trading handouts like that when it involves, you know, collaborating with someone, helping someone in the clan. And it's not hammer related either, so you know, I'll take that. Let's see if we can strike the jackpot. I know I was hoping for a bit too much there, but hey, worth a shot, right? And that's Trinity Crafting done and out the way, so finally, we can move on to Shadows of Morton. I'll be honest, it's been ages since I did this quest last, and I can't even remember where we even start. Yeah, I've got my quest helper plugin. We're just gonna chill, cruise through it, get it out the way, and then we can start the Shades of Morton minigame. I've made a commitment to murder, and I completely forgot my food, so hopefully this will turn out better than I think it will. Okay, I've murdered one of them. I'm gonna go and grab some food. Let's be sensible here, yeah? This inflicted has interrupted my bloody combat with the Shades. I did not know they could do that, fuck's sake. Right, let's go back over to the house. And again, it just interrupted it. Losing all my food and money here from teleport tabs is absolute piss take. Now the other Shade has interrupted. Oh my fucking lord. Right, back to the rock we go. Tell you what, it's a good job I got all those torso herbs from helping locate the dragon impling earlier, else we'd definitely not be having the money to do all these trips right now. New plan, I'm gonna lure them into this house one by one and fight them here. Hopefully that means no one's gonna interrupt me, right? Okay, that seemed to have worked, but considering how much trout that took, I may have to do another one. Hopefully not. That's Shades of Morton done. We can begin the Black Warhammer grind. This has cost me so much on my broadcast account. Hopefully, we get this Warhammer in our first 20 tries. I've just realised you need 20 fire making. I definitely don't have that. Ugh. Burning Shades, attempt 2. Now we're cooking. Okay, that's 7 steel keys with our first one. Let's pick up our coffin and hope we get a Black Warhammer. There's my bronze keys out the way, nothing interested as expected, but I will wear this while I'm here. This is where the real show can begin. So nothing out the reds. Ooh, black skimmy, but that's not what we're after. Steel Warhammer, so if we can combine these two together, we've got what we're after. And there we go, we've got it. The Black Warhammer. That wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. I'll sell the rest back to the AGE. And we also got a Flammateur bag. That's pretty cool. So a Flammateur hammer I can only open up after silver, gold and black chests. So we're wall away from there, but in the future we'll be going back to there and trying to get us another hammer. But for now, we got our main prize, the Black Warhammer. A new day and a new grind. Before we get into anything today, there's a few things I just want to quickly run over. Firstly, the Cursed Goblin Hammer, as you can see, it now gives you minus 100 strength as well as the attack bonuses. It turns out when I used that Goblin Warhammer the other day, it's been updated where you could actually do damage, or it actually removes the splash effects from it, but recently they'd announced it's adding the splash effects back in. Which now means, if we go on to fight a rat now, we should be able to kill it. Next up, someone left in the comments section about Hammerstone seeds and Hammerstone hops. I completely overlooked these, didn't even once think about them, so they've been added onto a thing I shall need to collect. These which I've got though, I picked them up off the ground, I didn't collect them myself, so for the purposes of the collection log, we've not unlocked these yet. And because we've not unlocked them, we can't use them, so I've not yet been able to plant them. But I have looked into where you can get them from, and that'll be something to do on another day. First grind of the day, very important one.
He is becoming one. One with God.
That's 43 prayer. That gives us access to all our overheads, which we need. Now we're going to be moving on to a quest. I've just realised I've not had the HD plugin turned on this whole entire time. So I'm just going to leave it off for the rest of this video. Or I guess the footage I plan to be in this video, just so things aren't so disjointed and everything. With the Black Warhammer, I can now progress to Mithril. Are the words uttered by a coward? There is in fact another metallic type at the same level as black. Some may argue it's in between black and mithril due to its prayer bonus. I am of course talking about white weapons. These can only be obtained by completing the quest wanted and then proceeding to climb the ranks of the Order of the White Knights. There is one problem with this however. The White Warhammer is obtained at the highest rank. You must become a Master of the White Knights. To climb the ranks, you must first unlock them through Wanted and then proceed to kill Black Knights. Each Black Knight killed awards you 1 point. To become a Master, you must obtain 1,300 points. As completing Wanted awards you 100 points, this will mean killing 1,200 Black Knights. A Coward will progress to Mithril. A Champion of Hammers will progress to White. Okay then, it's showtime! See, they've all messed up on the account that they're not using hammers, they're using bow and arrows. At point blank range, there you go, that's where you don't do that shit. It just looks like it's a job for one man and one hammer. I don't think he casts magic at any point, so if I just proc melee, I should be fine, right? It's been a while since I've done this quest, I can't remember how he fights. Hope you're all enjoying this high-octane combat right now. And with that, Wanted is done. There we go. Cheeky little bit of Slayer XP, and this is what we're after. Access to the White Knight Armory. And now, our first long grind can finally begin. With Wanted completed, we can now start the 1,200 Black Knight grind. This grind is normally undertaken by those looking to complete the Elite Valador Diary and can be done by AFKing with a multi-cannon in Tavley Dungeon. However, we are hammer locked, and that means multi-cannons are a no-go. What follows is a grind that took place over a couple of weeks. And that's our first 100 done. Just another 1,100 more to go. Stay free, it's a Friday, so it means one thing. Having a couple of beers, so put out a message in the Discord, see if anyone wants to join me, have a few drinks, and help me stay sane during this ridiculous grind.
Yeah, I saw that you recorded, I thought I best not enter and say anything dubious. And then I forgot about that.
Fucking class.
It's in the video now. You can't stop me. Can of beers just cummed everywhere. Hey, I'm almost at 30 defense, okay?
I'm assuming this is for the Hammerlocked.
Yeah, you gotta kill 1,200 Black Knights to get a white Warhammer.
Have fun with that. Sad side of affairs for you to be in.
It is.
Sitting here killing thousands of Black Knights.
The thing is, killing these 1,200 Black Knights is an elite task for the Valador Diary. I'm having to do it as level 44. I was level 36 when I started here.
Nice.
I'm just playing some Baldur's Gate 3. Thriller.
Back into it now then.
Oh, yes.
Good stuff.
30 defense, boy! I can use the postulate armor now. Does anyone want to be my sugar daddy and get me some postulate armor?
No.
Fuck!
Actually, how much is a set of prosy armor?
Can we not call it prosy armor? In fact, fuck, if you're going to be my sugar daddy, let's call it prosy armor.
Have you done Slug Menace?
No.
No, well, you're not wearing prosy armor then.
Back! Well, I'd rather keep to this initiate armor for now, because I'm prayer flicking. Well, I'm half-arsed prayer flicking.
I noticed.
It's fucking hard, because since the fucking Warhammers attack at 5 ticks instead of 4 ticks, I'm having to do mental counting while talking and drinking.
That's some fucking maths, that is.
Mate, I'm learning how to become a tick master. At the end of this, I'll be doing 2 tick-teaks.
Mate, fucking, you want to become a tick master? 3 tick fucking mining iron and fucking Alcarid.
I've already done that. Power mind iron.
Do it to 99.
No, thank you. I am almost 1,000 kills in, and I'm very embarrassed to say, I've just realised a way we could easily AFK this. We had so much wasted potential AFK time. And now I can just sit here and protect my late on. We've got the auto white here, so whenever my prayer runs out, I can just go and restore it. And I can just kick back and relax. I can't believe I've only just thought of this so far into the grind. Here it comes, the final kill. And that's it. That's the final kill of the grind. The grind is finally over, my lord. And after just under 24 hours worth of grinding, it's all come down to this. Oh, it's over. It's finally over. None of it was worth it whatsoever. But look at it in all its beautiful glory. Thank fuck it's done. And the worst part is, that's not going to be the longest grind for us. But it's done and out of the way, which means I can do an incredibly shorter grind and get a different hammer. But that's all it's going to be for today. But in the meantime, how about a run through of the stats of what that grind did for us? Let's start with the length of the grind. It took a total of 23 hours and 42 minutes to achieve 1,200 kills. Naturally, the KC per hour increased as the grind went on, as you can see from the listed days. We started the grind with the following stats and experience, totaling to 53,407 XP in the relevant combat stats. These are our levels and XP at the end of the grind, totaling to 328,602 experience. That is a gain of 275,195 experience. Over the course of the 7 days, that averages to 11,611 experience per hour. Lastly is the drops. We received 127k worth in drops, which has helped fund our gear upgrades as well as pots and food for the grind. This leaves us in a comfortable position to work towards whichever hammer we choose to get next. And with that, I'm going to get some well-deserved rest and get this Halloween event done. But thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. If you have liked this, please like and subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care, everybody.